Alright, round 4. We are currently 3-0, playing Jeskai Geist. If you haven't seen the list yet, check the description of the video for the playlist link and watch the first video. I do a whole deck tech. I'm kind of short on time, so I'm just going to jump right in. I won the die roll. Let's play first. This seems very serviceable, so we're going to keep... It's kind of tempting to go Scalding Tarn into Steam Vents, and then if I'm playing an aggressive deck, basically to go Steam Vents to play Serum Visions, and if I'm playing it against an aggressive deck, then I can just get a white source of Flutterstrand. I think I want to do that because then if I'm playing against something that I want to hold up Remand against, it'll be kind of nice to have that. Alright, so I don't hate having a bolt, but I feel like it's really important to try to hit this third land drop, so I'm going to bottom those. Okay, opponent is playing Tron. There is the third land. Let's just play this and pass. Snapcaster Mage is definitely getting flashed in here. Okay, so this is perfect for us. It looks like they have kind of a slow start. Chalice on 1 is definitely annoying. It turns off a bunch of our bolts. I'm just going to let that go because we know that our plan is to go... Like, he's got a slower start. He's spending his time going Chalice, so we're going to be able to get in with Snapcaster Mage, play Geist of Saint Trap. We can still cast all of our spells, is my point. Play Geist and then maybe hold up Remand for something else. So we're going to let this resolve. We're just going to do our best to get all of our important colors in and not worry so much about our life total. That might be wrong, but this is the plan. Okay, so that would be great if our opponent ends up resolving a... we'll just get an island. Wormcoil Engine. Okay, so opponent is now on a fast clock. We're going to hit for 8. 8 again, and he's dead to Lightning Helix. So he's dead in 2 turns. It's not terrible for a mid-range deck. Sweet. Definitely going to go ahead and... I don't think it matters if I do this beforehand or not, but I'm going to, just in case there's any shenanigans, because I know that I want to... I'm going to shock at some point anyway, because I want to be able to have Helix and Remand up. Dismember. Our opponent is pretty far away from Tron. This Remand basically turns into take 4 damage. Let's see, our opponent goes to 4. Let's see, if we just let this go, our opponent goes to 4. He plays a thing. We remand it. I'm sorry, our opponent goes to 14. We remand it. Lightning Helix him. He goes then to... can't do math. All of a sudden he goes to 11. We untap and attack for 8. Otherwise, we remand this. Opponent goes to 10. We Helix him down to 7, and assuming nothing terrible happens, he's dead at the next attack. I'm gonna remand it. Did I do something strange? Did we draw a card? Because I thought we had... Or did we just literally draw this other Geist? We're getting kind of Geist flip. Maybe we did, I just wasn't paying attention. It happened so fast. Maybe we just had this Geist and this Geist. Okay, so... I don't hate this because now our opponent is kind of like... So he can play this Thought-Knot Seer. We can't actually path it, but we have all these backup. We're just gonna go ahead and Helix. We have all these backup Geist of Saint Traft. I haven't seen this deck in a while. Now our opponent still has, like, so our opponent's going to go to 1, which means that if he's going to kill the angel on the next attack, he's going to have to, like, go 1, 2. He's still going to have to use 3 mana in order to dismember the angel. So it kind of means that he's not going to be able to develop his next turn. So I still feel, I mean, there's a chance that he finds a way out of this, but I'm still feeling pretty good because in order to kill this angel, he just has to use all of his mana. It's like he can block here, we can attack with Geist next turn. He should probably block the Snapcaster Mage because if we then replay Geist, we still have an additional creature. Yeah, I think it's correct to actually just block Snap, given that he knows our hand. Maybe he has an answer for all this, I don't know. So now he's dead to Snapcaster Mage, Geist of Saint Traft, and the Angel. So he has to kill the Angel. Before he just had to block and kill the Angel to survive this next turn. Now he has to kill Angel and Snapcaster Mage. It was probably just too tempting. I mean, why would you block a Snapcaster Mage? But I think if... Again, I could be just making a mistake here because our opponent has something that I don't know about, but if... Knowing the contents of our hand, I think it makes more sense, like I said, to block the Geist. My wife's calling, so I'm going to take this call really quick. Okay, so opponent conceded against that deck. Not really set up to fight Eldrazi. Let me think here. Mono black, I guess they would have like Wasteland Stranglers and I guess Stony Silence is still worthy of consideration. I like our leaks and remands. I really have Grim for small creatures, and he's probably going to be playing larger creatures, so maybe we can cut that. I can't remember everything that's in this deck. I think our plan is to just try to kill him as quickly as possible. So I'm actually just going to not board much. I'm going to... Let's see, Cage, I guess, let's see, Needle. He doesn't have Eye of Ugin anymore. I guess Wear Tear is reasonable for let's see, what would he cut for that? Wear Tear is reasonable, I guess, to try to kill the thing that stops us from playing spells. I can't think all of a sudden. Whatever that's called. Wife's blowing me up. Chalice of the Void. Thank you. Engine explosives on 0 would also blow up a Chalice. I don't know if we want to fight the Chalices or not. I really don't want to get rid of any of our creatures, and I don't want to get rid of any of our counter magic, and I think that we're going to need our removal. So I guess these probably kill a few less things. We can trim a couple of helixes in favor of having some other interaction for stuff we don't like. Let's try this. Excuse me. This is not a matchup that I really feel favored in. I can't remember everything that they play. Well, so we have... I'm going to keep this hand. We have a Mana Leak, and we have a Geist of Saint Traft. That's kind of what we're looking for. We'll just get this out of the way. Don't want to draw any more lands, but what are you going to do? Play Scalding Tarn. I think I just let this guy resolve. I'm not super scared of a Matter Reshaper. I'm so confused. The opponent has Tron. He's got one... Maybe he's just trying to bait us into something. I don't know. Whatever he's trying to do, I'm going to take the bait. And I'm going to play Geist on 3 because that's what we do. Opponent has so much mana. Why did he just play Matter Reshaper? Another one, okay. Interesting. I would like to keep up, like, if he didn't have these, this would be great. Or if he just had one of, if he hadn't played another one, that would be sweet too, because then we could play Castle, attack with Geist, and activate Castle on Geist so that Matter Reshaper didn't kill him. But now that he has 2, we can't really take that option. So I think we're just going to do the... I don't really see reason to play this out yet. We're just going to attack with Geist and... Oh, shit. Alright, well, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry for the cursing. I just hit F2 too quickly because I'm feeling rushed. I'm trying to move along here. So we're supposed to hit him down to 16 just now, save it with Restoration Angel, and then attack for 7 in the air the next turn. Opponent has a Matter Reshaper. I'm sorry, Reality Smasher. I will remand it. If he replays it, we'll Mana Leak it. Maybe he's just playing around Mana Leak. I really don't know. I think our opponent's playing a little odd. Like, that's, to me, that's really weird. Okay, well, we're definitely going to correct the mistake of the past. I guess he's just super scared of Geist. Doesn't matter. Save Geist with Restoration Angel. Opponent's going to play Matter Reshaper. We're going to path it and discard a... This is something much bigger. Super blowout here. He's going to search for something huge. Play a Thought-Knot Seer, and it will exile our Path to Exile. We'll still go ahead and path it. Opponent's probably going to exile our Remand. Or could also just be the Snapcaster Mage. So opponent's going to hit us to 13. We can start attacking with Colonnade, but we're going to lose that race really quickly. And he has a Ghost Quarter. So I don't know how long he had that Olive's Dust, but it's kind of a shame we made a mistake with our Geist. This game's pretty much over. One moment. Thought-Knot Seer. I guess I'll just cycle this Remand. Angel's not bad. I would love to cast it this turn. It will get... Let's see. So even if we mana like this Thought-Knot Seer, he's just going to pay for it. It's not really doing anything else. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and go to the next game. We know opponent has a Reality Smasher. We have like one path. He still has these Matter Reshapers. Just we're not winning this game. So is it... Let's see, what are there? 3/2, so that's not really worth consideration. I mean, could bring in Anger of the Gods, but I don't really think we're on that plan. I think we just really want to try to kill him as fast as humanly possible. Stony Silence didn't look great there. Maybe he's not like super dependent on artifacts, and we just want more burn. Grim isn't great. He's kind of slow. I'm going to try it though because he can combine with bolts to kill some of his bigger creatures, and he can kill Matter Reshapers. We'll just submit this, see how this works out. Opponent's probably going to like play a bunch of artifacts or something this turn, and I'll be sad that I took out Stony Silence. Come on, let's keep the 5-0 dream alive. So we're getting close. The nice thing about going at least getting 3 wins in a league is that then you make your money back. So it's pretty easy to string a bunch of 3-2s together, and then you get your occasional like 4-1s or 5-0s, and that just further enables the plane of the magics. Okay, so we'll play first. Steam Vents and Serum Visions on the draw, on the play rather. I don't think I want to keep this hand. That hand's terrible. I mean, against him. We're just gonna have to mulligan. We'll keep this. I'm going to bottom that and just play Colonnade. So we're looking for a Geist. No Stony Silence in our list right now. Let's just go ahead and start with this. Leak. Ghost Quarter could be useful. I'm actually going to put the bolts on the bottom because we're still kind of in a bad mana situation. And I will keep this. Although, that's not really what we're looking for. I mean, we are, but maybe I should have bottomed that actually, because what we really need in order to win this game is a way to kill him. So I'm going to play the island. I have some counter magic for whatever play he might have. So I can let him make Tron and then Remand or Mana Leak something. and then next turn Ghost Quarter something. Sure. A Ratchet Bomb. Fine. Kind of want to I'm gonna remand this. Mainly because I have to find something. Like, we would have just drawn a land there. Like, just sitting back on these counters is not gonna go well for us. That will, however, go a lot better, so I'm super glad I remanded. Then we're going to play this Ghost Quarter. And let's see. I guess we'll draw step, shoot something. Probably just this tower. The reason we're waiting to a draw step is I'm not sure if this deck runs basics, but it gives him a chance to draw it. And so we're going to end up getting a red source to shoot this Ratchet Bomb. But we still just may die because this deck, it does play a good number of creatures, so our Geist may not make it through, and we're going to have trouble. It depends what he does. Like, if we draw a removal spell and... Okay, so this just plays wastes. A 3/3 endless one. Alright, let's see. Alright, so he puts a charge counter on this now to put it to 2, and then he has to put another charge counter on it to put it to 3. This is another reason to run the Engineered Explosives. So we're not like in super big danger yet of... We don't have to... Well, we can't actually put this Grim. I was kind of considering it. Well, I think we just have to pass, unfortunately. I'm not, like, super concerned with Spellskite. Oh, wait, yes I am. That was dumb. I just punted the game away. Well, at least I punted part of the game away because I should have just... that's a tilt. I should have... this is what I get for playing fast. We'll try it. He's going to redirect it to Spellskite, and then our misplay is super obvious. Yep. So now we need to draw a Snapcaster Mage in order to preserve our Geist, which we did, interestingly enough, but we still need to deal with this endless one. I would like to keep Mana Leak up, but not playing well here, making everything awkward. That was so bad. Happy to be mana leaking this instead of remanding it. Need to draw a Lightning Helix. Cannot play that. Pretty much dead. It's unfortunate. Well, maybe we'll go 4-1. See, what should have happened here is when Spell Scout was on the stack, I should have shot the Ratchet Bomb. Then I would have a Wear Tear in the yard. Spell Scout would have resolved. The alternative plan is I could have just shot the Chalice, turned on more of my deck. We would have lost Geist, but maybe we just give up on that. I mean, it's like if we have more in the deck, and he devoted like a bunch of turns to trying to tick up this Ratchet Bomb to kill it, so not a huge deal. Rawr. Okay, well, first loss of the league. Too bad. That's like the first Eldrazi deck I played against in a while. I kind of forgot that was even a deck. But I think pretty much all of the Tron, Drazi, whatever you want to call it, decks are probably not great matchups for this deck. I think your best bet is to just try to kill them, unless you have your deck configured in such a way like your local meta has it and you have more Wraths in the side or something like that. But anyway, all right, well, let's hope that we don't face another Tron or Eldrazi deck in round 5 tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get lucky and go 4-1. Well, luck/skill. It's Magic. There's always luck involved. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Draw well, smash face. Bye.